what's going on in the background. It's good music, and you can't never doubt good music.
And that's the bottom line.
You know, so that's always what it is. And we just definitely thank you for coming in today. We're going to get into a song that you have with Ludacris and Shauna.
Okay, yeah.
Miss Green Eye's favorite roller coaster. Yeah. So how was that recording process? Were y'all actually there recording with them, or did y'all just send y'all vocals over?
Well, yeah, no. Actually, what happened, I'm gonna tell you the story behind that. It was I was staying in Atlanta for a minute, and Luda and I was talking about doing a record, but you know, he wound up doing some other things with the company, you know, running his company, and we never really got to it. So this time when we heard the group was together, we talked on the phone, talked to Shaka, you know, and was like, okay, well, bam, it might make sense if the whole group does it, you know what I mean, right now. So that's what we did. We actually cut it here in Maryland.
Oh, for real?
You know what I mean? Yeah. So Luda, you know, Shaka came out here and we cut the joint. Big ups to him, I mean, shout out to him for real. And you know, in the editing, they showed me a lot of love because I got a lot of parts in there. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's really me on the vocal. But yeah, the joint is hot. You know what I mean? Real sexy joint.
Well, everybody always believes you carry the vocals. I told somebody you was coming in today, and he was like, "Oh, yeah, that's the one that sing the best." And I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna make sure I tell him that the important one. That's what we call you here." Not that everybody isn't good, but no matter what you do, somebody stands out. So you got to give credit where credit is due. Not knocking nobody else's talent or their vocals.
But within a group, you know, everybody has their favorite.
Right.
I mean, hey, man, I appreciate it. I always tell people, you know what I mean, no matter how great or how bad, you know, the comment is on me, because I can accept, you know, creative criticism. But man, I just love, you know, feedback from people, because it gives me an opportunity to know where I should go. You know what I mean?
Right.
But not taking nothing from nobody, and you know, just to piggyback off of what he was talking about with Scola with Teo, you know, like for some odd reason we don't really talk about it in our interviews as a group. But I'm gonna tell you the real. It's like Teo and I have been working together for maybe like almost 10 years now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's probably why Scola might have felt like it was already prefabricated. But what we did was say, okay, bam. All right, man, we're not just going to let Jazz make a decision, say, bam, this is the new member.
Right.
We're going to create an actual, you know, showcase, you know, a talent, and may the best man win.
Right.
So at that point in time, it was all on the people, you know what I mean? And everybody really they chose him. He won, you know, fair and square. So that was great too, because I felt like a proud parent just sitting in the back like, damn, yeah, okay.
Right.
And yeah, that's my man. I don't do that, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know.
That's
so,
what's up.
You know, I mean,
it's good that you're able to show love and just be honest about, you know, the things that's going on.
I ain't tripping, because I'm going to give mine regardless.
Yeah, and I know you've been working with Pop the Man, Michael. I call him the Ghost Whisperer because he got like 12 names, but we know you got some new tracks coming up with him shortly, and hopefully we can get those too.
Oh, yeah, that's all right. That's all right. Next time we come down here, we're going to really rock the place out.
Yeah, well, Miss Green Eyes is going to introduce her favorite song.
Hi, yeah, what's going on out there? It's Miss Green Eyes of the Turntable Takeover, chilling in the building with Misunderstood, Christian Paige, Cherry Lala, Jazz from Dru Hill. So this is my joint right here. It's called Roller Coaster, featuring Luda. It's hot. If you don't know about it, you should.
Wrap your legs around. Like 4 pictures to get ready. Hold on, we have a caller. The Beat 1650 AM. You're live on the phone with Jazz, Cherry Lala, and the whole Beat family.
Cherry Lala. Hey, it's Kamal Harvey. I'm a F-Fever, so I know Cherry.
Okay.
Hi, Kamal Harvey.
And I just wanted to ask Jazz that since he was in Dru Hill and everything like that, I'm also in a group. And I'm not sure where we're going right now. And I really need advice because I feel like they're kind of holding me back. And I just want to get out there and I want to pursue my dream.
Right. I think what you really got to do, you know what I mean, really sit down and really evaluate, you know, step outside of yourself and evaluate yourself as an artist and your contributions within the group, and see, you know, whether it's something that you're doing, you know, whether you've done all that you can to try to make the group enhance. I mean, it all depends on, you know, how dope, you know, the group really is. Versus what everyone in the group may think. Like, you got to go off of, you know, different people's opinions to really really grade yourselves as a group. And once you do that, then you sit down and evaluate, you know, the contribution that you're giving as a group member versus, you know, the contributions that you're putting into yourself. And once you find out where your passion really is, you know, you make it your I'll say you make that the domain. You know what I mean? And then because you're gonna have to move. One's gonna have to be the main factor, and the other one's gonna have to be like the side money. You know what I'm saying? And once you figure out where that, you know, what should be in what position, then it'll be a little more easier. You know what I'm saying? Because if you had the passion, you had the tenacity, you know what I mean, and the talent to do what you really want to do, and something else is stopping you, then by all means you got to make a move. You know what I mean? But in the same breath, if you know being in the group is going to help, you know, enhance or advance you to be in position to do what you want to do on your own, then you gotta, you know, ride the wave and just make that really be, you know, the focus point to get you to the next point.
Right.
I mean, that's truth. That's what I'm saying. I can give you that information, but it's going to take you really looking in the mirror and looking at your situation and making a solid, real decision. It's hard, but it's real.
All right.
All right.
You know, anything worth having is worth fighting for. So sometimes you gotta step out and do your own thing. Gospel groups have been doing it all their lives.
Oh, yeah.
Gospel groups break up in a heartbeat, y'all.
Yep.
So y'all, I'm sorry. One of my favorite gospel groups, and my godmother, Pastor Shirley Caesar, you know, she left the caravan to be famous.
Hey man, I mean, speaking of gospel groups, like, you know what I mean, my dad sang towards that gospel, you know, like they never really, well, they had an album, but it didn't really go real big, but that really, like, that's when I really met Casey and JoJo. I was like a toddler, you know what I'm saying? And they were like singing gospel music. So I've known them since I was real tiny. And like, I think, like when people start comparing, you know, us as a group with them, like I wasn't really tripping because I understood the fact that, you know, what people really identify Jodeci with, you're identifying a quartet soulful sound. You know what I'm saying? And if I came up in it and I got quartet within me, you know what I'm saying? Then of course, you know, and Cisco got church within him. So of course you're going to hear those gospel influences within our vocals. You know what I mean? I mean that was the key factor. And of course, yeah, you know, we love Jodeci too. You know what I mean? So, you know, Jodeci and Boys and Men was like the hot commodity, you know, when we came out. So, hey, you gotta, you know, take a little bit of what's out there, but never forget to recognize you. Never forget your blood.
I know it's definitely some good.
Where they come from?
What?
Never forget your blood. You know where they come from, right?
No.
That's what's low got to do with it, you know.
See how you take it there? ADHD. She's going.
Never forget the blood.
Don't forget the blood.
Yeah, you know, she had to get that check. Her mom was like, what you gonna do with all that money? And I mean, nah, never get my blood. Look, but you know, we got Jazz in the building, but we also got Cherry Lala.
Yeah.
And I don't want nobody to do that. Oh, y'all got Cherry like, y'all ain't paying her no attention. No, we are paying her some attention. She been getting a couple of shout outs. They've been going straight to Jazz right after they say, hey, Cherry. But before we, you know, we're gonna talk about Jazz and Cherry together because they have things going on together.
Yes. With Pop the Man.
Yeah.
Right. So let's get into those questions because I want to know.
Well, we have another one of his songs.
We do?
Yes, we do.
Oh, it's been an hour already?
Here with me. Yes.
I swear, we getting it in, y'all.
We're going to have to get into that song. Cherry loves the song, so why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
Well, this record right here was actually featured on the Nutty Professor 2 soundtrack. You know what I mean? And like this has been like a real favorite, you know what I mean, online, real heavy as well. This record is like, I'm pretty much saying, you know, you can take away everything that I physically possess. You know what I mean? I'm straight. I don't need none of that. As long as I got you and I got your love, we're gonna make it through. You know what I mean? And
that's now I'm about to cry.
Yeah,
I could be homeless.
That's what love's supposed to be built on, right?
I'm homeless, but I got you.
Yes, I got none.
Look, some dude, listen to this, please. Misunderstood. She's single. She's sexy.
No, I don't want no guy off the radio.
But you never know. You never know.
That's pathetic.
I could hook you. You know what? Jazz will sing at your wedding. Jazz will sing at your wedding.
Misunderstood. Please call in now. Jazz will sing at your wedding. Misunderstood is fine and educated. Call in now.